All right, boys, we have what I believe to be one of the most important positions in the game, probably second behind quarterback, the corners top 10 today. Honestly, this one was super hard for me to do. There are so many good ones. It depends on play style. If you like man, if you like zone, there's 2-0 APs. You can do a lot of mix and matching right now depending on what you're running on defense, but I had to update this top 10. It is important. Like I said, I love this position. It's my favorite one to stack up, spend the most coins on. But if you guys enjoy top 10s like this, make sure that like, hit the subscribe. Let's just jump into number 10. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. Number 10, I do have Jaylen Ramsey, and I'm not going to lie. I think the 1-0 AP corners are still very good in the game. They're obviously a lot better than what we had before Zero Chill came out with the garbage defensive players out there. But we are now starting to get 2-0 AP guys that are making Ramsey, and a couple of these other normal Zero Chill cards look a little bit worse, if that makes sense. He's still good, though. I'm just saying there's some very top-end cards, 2-0 APs you just can't really beat or argue with right now. But Ramsey's still tough, man. 6'1" is a great height on a corner. He's good at literally everything. He has great play rec, the man zone, he's elite in both, and elite press if you are a big man coverage guy out there. Obviously, 94 speed's pretty good. We do have a 95. We have a couple 95 speed corners, so not the highest in the game, but still pretty much up there. And then, like I said, only 1-0 AP on these guys comparative to a lot of the ghost cards in the game, or even the new present cards, right? But I think Ramsey's still tough, man. He's still solid, but this list is definitely top heavy right now, in my opinion. Number 9, we do got our guy, Patrick Surtain. Patrick Surtain is also another one of those guys that's going to get only 1-0 AP, but he is a little bit taller. I value height a lot at corner in this game. I think it's very, very good, especially when it comes to switch sticking stuff. You can guard so much on the field right now. Patrick Surtain is, you know, he's not huge, but 6'2" is still way above the average corner right now in the game. But also 94 speed. Same thing as Ramsey. He's basically Ramsey, a little bit worse stats like the play rec and the press. But I'm going to be honest, I usually would value the height a little bit more. I think it depends. I'm not the biggest press guy. I know some people are, but that's also very scheme dependent. It depends. Like I said, it really, whatever defense you're running, choose that corner. I think Ramsey's probably better for a man coverage scheme, but Patrick Surtain, a little bit better for zone because of the height. I think that adds a little bit. I know it's only 1 inch, but I think most people think that way as well. But PS2, good card. I think Ramsey's a good card. A lot of these, like I would say like the bottom 3 cards are very interchangeable. They're all right there. Number 8, we do have our guy JPJ. So you can see JPJ, obviously a much better press card. He's also 6'2", so he's literally Patrick Surtain. Kind of bad player rec too, just like we saw on Patrick Surtain. But 95 press. You're getting a +7 right there. I know people value that. I know people value height. So you're getting the best of both worlds right here. Also, when it comes to play rec, I haven't noticed like a good play rec card that has like above 90 to like be much better snapping on the ball than a guy that has like 84. One of my favorite cards, one of the best cards on this list, in my opinion, has lower play rec, who's been one of the guys that snaps onto everything where I haven't had to switch stick him all the time. I don't know. Play rec almost like, I felt like it mattered in this year. I swear some of the best cards I've used, JBJ included, don't feel like they don't have high play rate. I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about that. But another one of those guys that gets 1-0 P. These bottom 3 guys on this list kind of felt like little fillers compared to the top guys because it's only going to get better from you. So at number 7, we do have Jair Alexander. Jair, obviously, not the best physical corner in the game. He is very tiny, but the speed's amazing. 95, first one we've seen on this list. 96 agility, 92 excel. He also does have amazing stats. Great press on him, great man, great zone, all above 90, that threshold right there. But the reason why I value Jair, not only because of speed, right? He's faster than those guys, but he gets 2-0 APs, meaning you could run a KO and still have your pick artist ability on, or you could end up doing, I know a lot of people will do like the mid zone, and then a lot of people will do like a deep out as well. I don't know if he can get it. Yeah, he can't get it, but there's a couple other cards that are ghosts in the game that can do it. For him, you're probably just going to run your mid zone and your pick artist. That's an amazing stack. 2-0 APs in December is wild. We weren't getting that until like, I don't even, when did we start getting that last year? It was way later in the year. It's way too good not to have on your team, man. Jair's a really, really good card. Now we move over to number 6 where we have Randy Moss. He is a very, very hard card to rank because obviously physically and statistically, he would probably be ranked number 1. He would probably be ranked number 1, but the problem with Randy is he's also like the bottom 3 guys on this list. He only gets 1-0 AP. Or I think it's all the way over here too, right? He only gets 1-0 AP. If he would have got 2, I think he would be cornerback 1 easily. Abilities run Madden. I think most of you guys who watch my videos, most of you guys who've played Madden for, I would say, longer than a month, no, abilities absolutely run this game, especially at the DB position. He only gets 1 of them, which does suck. I mean, the thing that's good about this game right now, though, is that you have enough room to overpay for ability. So if you want a guy that's like 6'4", 95 speed, you can overpay. But I don't know if I could rank him much higher than that. He was, if you watch the MCS tournament, the Madden champion where all the pros play, where you had to get your free Lamar Jackson from playing, he literally was the star of the show. That was before all these next guys were out, but Randy Moss is a very, very good card. It's just so tough because these next guys, man, their ability stacks are ridiculous. Number 5, we have DK Metcalf. This is a guy that should literally be on everybody watching this video's football team. He is so dirt cheap. Even if you're no money spent, I mean, he's a little bit more than the normal 90, but for how good he is being a top 5 corner in the game, in my personal opinion, he is ridiculous. He's 95 speed also, says same thing as our guy we just showed you in Moss, and same thing in like Jair and whatnot. He has 96 press. 90 zone. Obviously, you're not running man coverage on him. This is a zone heavy guy, so if you're a man guy, I think this card probably you wouldn't even have in your top 10. That's why I don't think I could put him any higher because he's very scheme dependent, but I would say zone is definitely the more popular this year. I've run into zone way more than I run into man, and I struggle with zone. I think I don't want to say I struggle with zone, but I don't struggle with man. Let me just say that. I don't really struggle with man unless I'm getting blitz crazy heavy, but DK is an amazing card because he also gets 2-0 AP abilities, man. This card is amazing. He's my current slot in the game, and obviously you're getting a tall beast corner, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is a 90 overall. So at number 4, we do got Paul Krauss. I think the biggest concern with Paul Krauss is that you can't really press with him. He's definitely a scheme-dependent guy. I do the walk-down safeties. As many of you guys know where my safeties are very close to the line of scrimmage, so my corners never blitz. If you blitz, it puts the safeties back up top. Or if you press, I mean, that's what I meant to say. 94 speed on him, though. It's not as good as the other guys, but he is also taller, and also I think having the man coverage has a little bit more value than DK. While having the 0 APs, he could fit into different schemes. You could hybrid him a little bit more. I think if you run some guys, and if you're too, like, say if you hard flat your slot guy every single time, they're going to know that, right? But if you mix in the man coverage, it's going to throw them off a little bit. And 90 man is definitely a lot better than DK's 70. He's also a very tall corner as well, which is nice. And then also 2 0 APs. I think Paul Krauss is amazing also because mid zone, and he could also get the deep out zone. This is a beautiful stack on him. You can run 2 great KOs and then just pay 2 AP for pick artists, and you could have 3 amazing abilities. Probably the 3 best defensive abilities in the game on him. He is probably one of the best corners in the outside, and he's been amazing for me. He's staying on the team, boys. Number 3, we got that ghost present Christian Gonzalez. This dude has been one of the best corners I've used all year. So another tall corner at 6'2". I think 6'2" and above is very good personally. I mean, 6 foot's okay, but 6'2", you definitely feel the height right there. He is 94 speed. I think this was a disappointing card because I feel like he should have been probably number 2 or arguably number 1 if he was 95 speed. But they gave him only 94. But he also did get way better press than a lot of these cards. His 95 press is insane. His play rec seemed above 90. So if you believe in the big play rec thing, like I said, some of the best cards I've used this year have had bad play rec. So if you do believe in it, whatever, it's 90. He has 94 man coverage and 94 zone. So both of those are elite while getting 2 0 APs, man. Christian Gonzalez is a dog in this game, I'm telling you. He also gets the deep out zone if you want that, stacked with the mid zone, whatever you want to do. He gets everything you need. Gonzo's tough, man. He's been amazing card. He was running my slot at first. I moved him to the outside, and I think I love him in both spots. He's been great in both. Number 2, this is the card I was talking about earlier in the video. 85 player I got him. He has been arguably the best corner I've used all year. I think the number 1 guy I just got to put there because he's insane. But this guy has been my best corner all year that I've used. He snaps on everything. He'll literally guard like flood concepts by himself. Normally you'd have to switch to do that. I swear this dude guards it by himself. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's his build, whatever it is, but he is one of the best corners I've used. He also does get top end speed, 95 right there, 94 zone, insane press. With the 0 chew boost, you have 99 press, which is ridiculous. And then also 2 0 APs, man. He's so good. Easily gets the deep out zone for 0-2 if you want that as well with the mid zone. He gets everything you need. Cooper DeJean, just a little bit better version of our guy Gonzo, in my personal opinion. You're getting better speed, better press. Also, I just don't know what it is with him. I swear Cooper DeJean's just him. At number 1, I think Julius Peppers is corner 1 in this game. I know we got another tall Ted Hendricks cornerback card. I know a lot of you are probably wondering, where is Ted Hendricks? I'm just going to go over that now real quick. He is a 94 LTD who doesn't get zone KOs in a zone KO meta game. Let me just say that. That's all I have to say right there. If you're a man guy, I guess Ted Hendricks is tough, but I just think in the meta and the way people play and the popularity of the game and the masses, he just is not a top 10 corner. But moving to Peppers, this is what a guy like Ted Hendricks should have looked like, right? 94 speed on him. He's not the best excel and agility-wise, but you got to remember, he is 6'7". His change of direction is also 88. I know a lot of people probably wonder, how does he move being this big? He has been amazing for me. He's agging stuff down there. I think you could play him, if he's moving too slow for what you like him to do, which I think he's been fine, you could play him at safety regardless. I think this is a card you need on your team. You need height on your field. He also does come with insane zone coverage. A man's even above 90 while getting 2-0 APs in both buckets. I'm telling you guys, Peppers is way too good to not have on the team right now. Literally way too good. Boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which corners are you rocking right now in your team. I am using, I think, 4 to 5 right now, and a lot of them are at the top. Cooper DeJean, like I said, is my favorite. Also coming down your favorite corner. I hope to see you guys in the next video. I think we're getting the last 0 chill drop tomorrow, so that should be fun. See you guys there. Peace out, boys.